Hey, ladies and gentlemen, NXT just went off the air. Um, hell of a main event, right? So I'm gonna do this review show, but I'm not by myself. I have a new host. She's gonna be joining me on Tuesdays for NXT when we have this big old shakeup. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me introduce the newest member of UPR, Shay Sawyer. How are you, madam?
I am good. I'm a little worn out after that long match, but I'm good. I'm good.
Well, I'm glad you're good. You know, it's funny. We was texting between, and you were saying this is 7 years. I call it the Snyder Cut. So this was a very long match. So before we even get into that long-winded match, because we're gonna cover everything NXT. NXT, I thought had a really good 2 days of wrestling. We had night one, which was really good. So I wanted to give you like two, not even two, but like 5 minutes to talk about how do you feel about NXT Night One? The results were pretty much you had Pete Dunne defeating Kushida, uh, Zoe Stark beating Tony Storm, which I called what was it? Tony Stark because you know the names. That was funny. Haha. Bronson Reed wins the Eliminator. MSK win the NXT Tag Team Champions. Walter, I put defeat, but I meant to say kills Chopper. Um, and who we got? Oh, we got Giant Gonzalez who wins the NXT Women's Championship. So, what did you think about night one?
Night one was awesome. I don't know. I'm kind of half and half to say that I kind of like night one a little bit more. I,
Right.
but the match with Walter and Ciampa was definitely probably match of both nights, more than likely.
And you know, I really looked very forward to that match. There was something about that dynamic where I said, "Man, that's going to be a really fun match." Because Walter's like, there's not much to him, right? But
Yeah.
he's a special attraction. Something about like when he chopped the table, I said, "Oh, that's." I said, "Oh." So I don't know. I thought that was. I agree. I thought that was a really good match. I thought that was fun. I kind of want to watch it over only because I felt like I didn't give it my full attention. So I thought that match really did deserve that. But a lot of people are saying night one because they felt like night two didn't have that same energy, but it's kind of hard to follow up after a really good takeover. I mean, I'll say and say this: takeovers never really have bad takeovers. It's just you would sit here and go, this one is weaker than this one. If you rank them, you might say, this one was 10, this one was 5, but none of them have ever been bad. So I guess we should go. Let's lead into night two. We have Breezango against Drake Maverick and Killian Dane. Let me ask you, how do you feel about because I love this tag team. I love the happy-go-lucky music that Drake Maverick and Killian Dane have. It's hilarious to me. So, what did you think of them as a tag team?
I love them. They give me the team hell no,
Yeah,
head
yeah.
type of vibe. I love them. I think they're great. And I mean, now that they're the number one contenders, I believe. I mean, I don't
Yes.
see them beating MSK this so early in their reign, but down the line, I'd like to see them be tag champs.
I actually thought that they should have won the tag titles off. I couldn't play one and play two. I forgot their names when they were with the brand. Like they should have just beat them. I thought that would have been hilarious, but that didn't happen, which is fine. But because I think they have very fun chemistry and there's something you could do with them. Like they're a very fun tag team. Like they're not someone that I don't take them seriously. I mean, you got one guy who gets. I mean, spoiler, they won because Killian Dane powerbombed his partner on somebody. So the crowd was dead, in my opinion. I felt like it died towards the end because they were chatting. Hello. I felt like there was people interacting. Like when just fast forward when Adam Cole hit the ref, they said you deserve it. So they were alive, unless they just did not like that ref. So
Points. At points they're alive, but towards the end they're like, everybody's standing, and then they show the whole world where they're like sitting. I'm like, the cameraman.
yeah, well, to be fair, a lot of people were standing because they're getting ready to get the hell out of there. I mean, I think after a while, I'm standing. I'm ready. I'm either ready to go. I'm ready to use the bathroom. I'm ready to make a sandwich. I'm ready to do something. So they were ready to go somewhere. Um, but I think the crowd. I think eventually they did get tired out. I don't know if that was the same crowd from. I don't know. Like this was live, right? So no, it couldn't have been from yesterday.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it might have been some different people. I don't think it was all the same.
yeah. Um, was the ref David? I don't think so. It would have been funny if he got hit, but yeah, we got It was David the ref. But I gotta say, this ladder match, you called it. We chat one time. You mentioned, you said, "Oh no, this ladder match is gonna be really good." I thought it was a really hot opener. I was even kind of confused. I said, "Why would they open with this match?" But this match, you really need something that's hot to get the crowd pumping. Because my blood was really into this match. I mean, there's a spot where Devlin does. I mean, we've seen ladder matches are hard to top
Yeah.
because there's been so many ladder matches throughout the years. I mean, what can you possibly do? The only thing you could do now is you put the ladder on top of a roof and jump. And I don't want to see that because that sounds very crazy. We don't
Yeah.
need, that's a little out there, right? So, someone's asking me, "Mom, no, I'm no longer your champion. I failed you. I'm sorry. I'm no. I have let you people down. I think the new. I don't know who the new champ is, but it's not better than me. Um, that's shots right there. Bang bang. Uh, I predict that. Oh, I didn't read all that. It said Santos. I missed all that. Oh yeah, yeah, I predicted that he would win too. But I gotta say, I think this was a good showing for Devlin because I think a lot of people don't. There's not a lot of eyes on him. So some of the stuff that he was doing, I'm pretty sure he's good, and I'm pretty sure he's good because he was trained by Finn Balor. Finn Balor is really great. So I already knew like, oh, he's good. No, I'm not, Elvis. I let you down. Sorry. Hi.
But I know who is champion again. Your first ever 4-time champion, the executive consultant. I told you when you cheated me to win last week, that was not going to last long, and I was going to be champ. And look at me now. Night 2 was definitely better than night 1 simply because I was perfect. I picked everything, right? It was so great. It's so great. I can put this back here. So now when we do shows again, Ron, you know, if you're lucky to be on with the champ, you can see it. And you can look at it. And I'm going to retain this after WrestleMania. This is so good. Shay, welcome to the show. Welcome to NXT Takeover. I'm sorry that you have to be broken in by having him as a partner. But your first ever episode, you have a great show. I mean, Takeover was tremendous from beginning to end. I know a lot of people like Takeover 1 a little bit better. Night 1, and I can see why. But Takeover 2 was fire. It's still pretty, and then a lot of good matches, including the last one, which was a little long. Almost when we
Absolutely.
But fire nonetheless. Speaking of fire, that's fire. That's looking good right there. Me being champ.
Oh my god.
I didn't even do that. I don't know who did that. That was
you.
4-time champion, 3 times. See, I like this guy. You never let people. Thank you, but I did let you people down. I'm sorry that he's champion. I'm sorry he even came on my show and did all that. But I want to apologize because you guys look at me as a leader. I failed you guys. Now we got Gargano as the champion. But one day I'm going to win the title back. I don't know when, but I'm going to win it back, and that's my promise. But let's talk about this live match. Shay, I'm so sorry. This show's all off the rails. You know, it's just terrible.
It's this chaotic goodness, so that's good. There's nothing wrong with that.
But this live match was really good. I put a little feedback, but why don't you talk a little bit about what's some of your thoughts here?
I mean, I thought the match was awesome. I mean, obviously, I would have liked a different ending. I definitely was Team Devlin, but
you did go for Devlin.
I did, but you know, it didn't go my way. Not literally. I think only like 2 of my picks from both nights won. I was.
Let me tell you something, sister. We had night 1, and none of my picks went my way. I just said, "Oh my god!" I said, "What a collapse!" This was very bad. So, seeing him as champion, it bothers me. But he was the better man. I give him kudos.
Listen, you gotta buckle down. You gotta get your gold back. Come on.
Oh hell yeah! I gotta get Goldie back. Absolutely. But yeah, this line match, I gotta agree. I just want to give it some more love because there was a lot of good stuff in here. I mean, a lot of, and like I said, Devlin got a good shine here. Hopefully he stays on this brand so he can get a little bit more shine. I don't think this is it. I think there's going to be a follow-up somehow, which would be really cool. Santos, I mean, he did a really good job as a, and I thought it was cool because when he won the spot at the end, I think he either elbowed him or headbutted him, and he went crashing through the ladder.
Yeah.
I mean, and and when I saw it, I said, you know, when you're a fan, and you watch, you go, oh, you know, you just like, you get really excited. You see,
still.
Oh, that looked like a bad fall. That looked bad. That looked like a bad time. So, oh look, we got We got one of the, oh, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. But what? Okay, because I've been.
Hi, how are you, Charmaine? How are you?
And she says she's gonna be the UPR champion. Okay,
Yeah. Listen, do it.
did you get correct with both nights?
Teams.
I think I got 2 matches right yesterday, and I got the last match wrong. I voted for Adam, and freaking Cowman wins the whole. This wasn't just meant to be. Sorry.
Killed each other. I was like, Jesus.
How about a tag match between you and myself against Chris and Dave and his son David? I mean, right now I'm in a depressed mode. I don't know if I want to have a match right now. I just think I want to drink. But let's go. I know this. Everyone expects me to say that like I'm some drunk. But let's go to the very next match. We have Shotzi Blackheart, Ember Moon against The Way, who comes out with their superhero gear.
I loved it.
You loved it. Who did you go for in this match?
I mean, I love Shotzi. I'm never gonna go in against Shotzi for any.
You know can I tell you something? You know the champion of this brand. He's totally against her. Yes, he's totally against her. Yeah, he said, yeah, he's not a fan of hers.
No.
Yeah, I know. He's just not a fan of her. But I mean, I do want to mention this one spot in the match. I really did get scared for her because sometimes she does things right, and it could come off. She could either overshoot it or she could hurt herself. So when she went for that running suicide dive, it looked like she overshot that. I said, "Oh man!" And I mean, she's done it a few times. You know, there's a few times she's had some scary spots.
I was so scared. She's like the Jeff Hardy of NXT. Literally, she's like, I'm gonna throw myself and hope that it works out.
She just prays. She just prays. She just hopes that this works.
She's like, this is fine. She tosses herself off of anything. Literally. No,
she actually, she really does. Cause and I thought in the beginning of the match, everything was solid. I did like the cutting of the ring and everything like that. So I thought that was good. But then when they start picking up steam, and that's when you starting to have to put a little bit of meat to the potatoes to this match. Yeah. So when she's doing, I felt like there was another move she did that was like I got worried, but it was the suicide that really got me concerned. But I thought the right outcome of this match was right. Like they were gonna, because I thought if they had dropped the belts right away, because they already did that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
No. What do you think? I mean, would you have preferred for them to drop the titles?
No. I think it's too soon. Especially, I feel like it would devalue the title for the first 2 reigns to right away lose it in their first, matches. It wouldn't make sense.
No, I agree to that. I think that. We got a question here for you, Shay. How long have you been watching wrestling?
I have been watching wrestling since I was about 9. My uncle got me into it, so it's kind of just stuck with me. I'm not one of those people who say, "Oh, I grew out of it." No. It just didn't happen.
No, I think we're the weird bunch, right? You know, you have friends, they watch it with you, they grew out of it, but you just stuck around. And even if the product was not at its strongest peak, you still stuck by it. Like you still watch it. Like I have nephews and they watch it now, and I just sit and say, "Wow, I remember when I was really into it." And these guys think this is good, you know. Like
no,
I mean, some of it is good.
There were some dark points for sure. I definitely had to breathe for some time.
Yeah. You know, you sit here and go like, why? And you sit and say, why do I put myself through this abuse? Like sitting through Monday Night Raw, it's kind of hard, 3 hours. I don't know, but that's not what we're here for, right? We're here to talk some good old wrestling. Which is NXT, which was a fire show, really fun show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching NXT Unpopular Review. No, Unpopular Review, NXT Review. I mixed that all up, and I haven't even been drinking. So I'm back. So like, love it, please. Yes, please like, love, and share if you're really enjoying this. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a nice comment. I don't know, something.
All the thumbs. All of them.
Yes, all the thumbs. All the thumbs in the world, please. I don't think it sounds cool when I say it. Like, no, I didn't like it. It was really, yeah. Look. We got my late grandpa put me on to watch wrestling. There you go.
That's beautiful. It's almost like, he's living on through you through wrestling. So that's beautiful.
I got into wrestling because I was getting beat up. Like, when you have older siblings and they beat you up and you just want to know the maneuvers. and I got better at it, and then took advantage of people much smaller than me. So that's how I got into wrestling. Bad guy Jack.
That's what you got to be doing these days. That's what you got to do.
Absolutely. But here's one of the best hosts of this whole brand. But the UPR Raw review is getting an upgrade. That's right. He's going to be on Monday Night Raw. That's going to be great. But I can't wait to see you Sunday. We're going to have. That's nice. Most people don't want to see me.
My God.
Shay needs a nickname. Okay.
My nickname. I don't know. I gotta work on it. I think.
Give her time. She's new. She's gonna find a nickname and it's gonna stick.
It's gonna be good. Trust me.
So for the next match, we got Bronson Reed against Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano gets the win. I was a little worried because I picked him, and I was wondering when the wheels of the train was going to fall off, and I thought it would be right here. I sat here and said, "Oh, this is going to be it." But Johnny Gargano, he comes out with his little Iron Man, half Iron Man cosplay. I thought it was Johnny Gargano. What do you think about Johnny Gargano? A lot of people don't like him. Well, not even don't like him, but they say he's too small. Are you one of those individuals who, when you watch your wrestlers, they got to be 6'4", 56 pounds?
No, I'm all about what you do once you get in between the ropes. I really don't care, how tall you are. That doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, because we've seen a lot of big guys who didn't. Yeah. That was a great picture too. I thought this was a someone actually gave you a nickname right here. Boom.
The Shea. Wait, you know what? I'm actually kind of feeling it.
You kind of like that, huh? So we got some great fans. They're very lovely, except like maybe two of them. But I won't.
My God.
What? I'm actually the nicest person on the whole brand. I kid you not. Like you might not believe it right now, but I am.
We'll figure this out. Don't worry.
We're gonna figure this out. There you go. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. They're helping. See, ain't these people wonderful? They're helping you with nicknames.
Listen, I'm logging these all, and we're gonna do a raffle.
A raffle. See, that's great. We got. What did you think about this? I mean, what did you think about this match?
I liked it. It was fun. It was cute. Like for what it was, I thought it was a cute match. I'm always kind of like thrown back by Bronson's moveset. It's so
yeah.
What he looks like, you would not expect him to be doing what he does. The moonsault, oh my God.
And when he did that moonsault, it totally reminded me of Bam Bam Bigelow, because Bam Bam, when he would do a moonsault, obviously he didn't like flip all the way. You get what I'm saying? Like he would almost like force his way or something. Like I can't explain it, but it was he was able to just turn just in time, because when he did it, when he first was going for the big bot, what do you call it, tsunami, but when he turned around, or when he was turned around, I said he's going for a moonsault. Now, I mean, I know if I'm a wrestler and I see someone that big turned that way, I'm already scared and nervous because he's pretty big, and him trying to do a moonsault. Not to say he can't do it, because some of these guys are way more athletic than the littler guys. I mean, even in the beginning, there was a little, I would say, a little tribute to, I wanted to get, who was it, to Bam Bam, where I think he goes for a head scissors or hurricanrana, which didn't look so good, but he did a cartwheel, which is impressive. I mean, that's a really, really, really big guy. So when you see him do the moonsault, which was impressive, I mean, and you have all these big guys who can do these moves now. I mean, it's not surprising when you see, not even that it's not surprising. It's still surprising, but it's not like we haven't seen big guys like, I can't think of his name now. I think it's T-Bar, but he was doing all kinds of flips and stuff. He's a big dude.
They need to do something with him. I'm very sad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Like give him a better name.
But that's another story for another time.
Okay, and take the mask off and stop being Bane, right? I mean, there's so many other things they could do with him. Hey, maybe just bring him back to NXT. I mean, right now, I think there's going to be a lot of call-ups right about now. Finn Balor, all going to Adam Cole. I thought Adam Cole was going to the hospital, but I guess I was wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they put him on the stretcher, so you gotta be on Raw Monday, right? They just put him in the back of a limo and just take him to Raw.
Listen, they look like they were like gasping for air at the end of that match. So I was like,
so was the audience. Oh, that was great. So yeah, I thought this was a very fun match. I mean, this was really and you know what? I want to just give it a little bit more highlight. I thought Bronson Reed. Some of these matches were good for a lot of talent, even though they didn't win. There's a good opportunity for next year to be their year. So like, just to go back to the Shotzi Ember Moon, the way match. I thought I almost called it India. Oh my gosh, Indy. She looked really good in her match. She did I thought she was a highlight because she's already in the ring with like Kansas is really good.
Disrespecting the way right now.
I know. I just totally. I've just butchered their names. I just messed them all up. But I thought she was a highlight because you have all these other talent in there, and I'm not saying you don't expect much, but she's still finding, no pun intended, her way. And I thought, see, even when I'm not trying to be funny, I'm funny.
You just can't help yourself at this point.
I'm just full of like humor. I just can't help myself. I read these bubblegum jokes and I just read them to people and pray that people like them. But before we go and continue our thoughts for NXT, I think we should go into a commercial. Gentleman in the gorilla, you want to put the commercial? All right, so we're gonna take a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, and look, Edge is joining us, the rated R superstar. He should have been at NXT. Do you think him and if he had chosen Finn, they would have had a pretty banger of a match?
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just wanted to ask a question. I felt that. My bad. So, I mean, yeah, we already pointed out Johnny Gargano beats Bronson, and I think Bronson gets I think he looks strong in this. He did look strong in this match, and I think that as time goes on, he's gonna have his moment. He's definitely gonna have his moment. I think he's a future North American champion. So
I like to put emphasis on, he wrestled 2 nights back to back. I feel like that also helped with, not making him look too bad.
I like how every time he got hit in the gut, like that was like a problem. Like he got, that was storytelling because obviously he felt that. Literally, he felt that. So he kept getting hit in the gut, and why are you booing Johnny? Johnny, I like Johnny. Good for him. Good for him. I honestly thought Dexter was going to win that eliminator. So when he got eliminated, that's why I just threw my hands in the air and said, I'm not winning this anymore. I just felt like I just threw my hands. Like the first match, I forgot what the first match was. Oh, Pete Dunne and Kushida. So when I saw Kushida lose, I just said, okay, well, there's still a chance, right? And then the next one and this, I said, oh, it's okay. So, but you know what it is? I'm from Queens, right? So I root for the Mets. So we just stick together. We just lose. So what can I say?
He said, yeah, well, you know what? Hey, listen, what? Oh, you know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, just keep on the whole night.
I felt like the booking was totally because he sucks. Well, that's a lot of detail into it. Yeah. Yes. They mentioned a signee, Gable Stevenson. He's an Olympian, NCAA Division I national champion. I don't know much about him, but apparently he's a really big deal. So, you don't know nothing about him either?
No, I was like, who is this man that Stephanie is aggressively pointing at? Like,
yeah, she kept, yeah.
Like, just tell her, listen.
God.
He looks
Look at the waves.
In great shape.
Yes, no, he does. He looked like he could be something. I mean, yeah, I think he could totally be something. I mean, I think about the what was his name? Oh God, I'm blanking on his name. Jason. No, not him.
I knew
Oh,
it. Are you going to say Jason
Jason. I
Jordan?
almost said Jason. Yep. Yep. And I thought he was really good. I mean, unfortunately, he got hurt. Who are the Mets? Who are you? Rude. Thank you, Damien. Yes, the Mets won. Boo to the Mets. But you want to hang out with me at the bar? Like, no, don't do that. Go garbage. He called him garbage. Go garbage. That is so messed up.
See it. Yes.
That is hilarious. Wow, this is yes. Keep putting that picture up. That's good. That's good. I want you to lead this one off because I know how much you are a fan of Finn Balor. Well, yes. Look at the vein in Karrion's head. Look at that vein.
It's very prominent.
Yeah. You see the vein? That's just me when I wake up in the morning getting ready to go to work. Like, that's relatable. But carry on. You should lead this one off.
All right. Well, I mean, I am so upset. Listen, I was in mourning. Like, I don't even know how I'm smiling right now because literally I was in mourning about like an hour ago. I was like ready to just pack my bags and leave my own home. I was done. But the match was so good.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So good.
I thought the match was so solid. I agree. I thought the match was because like when I was taking notes for some of these matches, like I thought the opening was hot. I thought the tag was okay, and I thought Johnny did a great job. I forgot what could I put like words like solid, but I agree. I thought this match was very solid. I like the storytelling on. I like how because Finn has just been killing. I think he's not even. I think he's one of my favorite champions, world champions, and I like how he was in the match. He was kind of arrogant with it. I mean, you saw the psychology where he would work on the arm. He would get in his head because he knew if he gets over emotional, then it's a done deal. Because now I got into your head. but it was funny because I didn't realize like size don't matter to me. But I didn't realize what's Karrion like. He's 6'4". I don't know how tall Finn is, but like he just looks so much bigger every time he put him in a hole. It just reminded me of like and I know Karrion's not like the biggest dude, 6'4", but he's probably the biggest. Maybe not the biggest dude, but you know what I'm saying? He's kind of,
one of the biggest in NXT at least.
Yeah, that's what. Yes, exactly. He's one of the biggest in NXT. So you know, like he just like every time Finn had him in a hole, it just reminded me of like. You know, like if a little child hold you in a maneuver, and you just see an adult just look at him like, "Yo, what?" So, but I thought this was really good. I mean, there was a spot where, they say Finn is 5'11". Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He is.
All right, yeah, all right. It's not too short. Keep if you wouldn't know about the Mets. Yeah, Elvis. Yeah, Elvis, you want to sit here? Look at him. Just wanted to be in the chat. The Yankees are 1,000 times better. No. No one. Get out of here. No, that's slander. Yeah. Look at him, the world heavyweight champion.
Stop! I'm hurting.
But the spot where I think Finn had him in that submission that he had Colin, and and when he reversed it, he started elbowing him. I didn't feel uncomfortable because I know he was safe with it, but I said, "Oh, this is it." Yeah, I think I put Karrion kill somebody.
No, seriously.
When he Germaned him and Finn wasn't even moving, I said, "Oh, this don't look good. This do not look good." But I think honestly, Finn has done such a great job with that title that with Karrion having it, and part of me was starting to wonder if Finn would take it because I was sitting there saying, maybe Finn retains the championship, eventually have a rematch with Kyle, because I think Kyle O'Reilly is going to win the title eventually. You were going to say at some point you wanted to finish your thought?
No. I said at some point I do think Kyle needs to touch that title 100%. It has to happen.
Fine, whoever's behind there, not the World Heavyweight Championship. Fine, the NXT Championship. Just want to they just want to correct me, but I do think he. That's what I was beginning to think in my head. I sat here and said, "Oh, maybe Finn retains." And I mean, I don't think it hurts Karrion because that'd be one loss, and losing to Finn, I don't think hurts you at all.
No.
But having him What team is your favorite? Oh, look, you want to ask the big time question.
I only watch wrestling. Why are you asking? I only watch wrestling. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Listen, this guy, you know, he want to ask the big questions. Like, who are you, Elvis? Why are you asking these questions? What are you doing? It's a wrestling show. What was it? Who's your team? You know why I like the Mets? Because I'm from Queens. I have to represent Queens. No matter what, even when we lose, if we have to put a bag over our head, I'm wearing it too. Because I stay with Queens. That's what we do. We stay loyal to each other until something happens.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll say my favorite is the Yankees. Then, just because I'm here.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's my team. Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
Well, they actually have a lot of championships, so I mean, like, y'all are actually doing really good. I stick with the Mets. You have to stick with your team, man.
Yeah.
We got, but speaking of sticking with your team, like you stuck with Finn, like even though he lost, I mean, do you see him being called to the main roster, and if so, what brand would you like to see him on?
No, I think that I feel and I hope that they go with what they originally planned for him, which was him versus Walter. And then he takes title.
Oh, yes. I'm so mad I forgot about that. Yes. If he goes against, because my dream is like Walter never loses the belt. Like he just never, like he could be 80 and he just holds the belt forever. Like I would love nothing more.
Tires the belt.
Look, she's saying she's from the Bronx too.
Hey.
Isn't the boy? But yes, this weekend Chris might lose the title, so we'll see what happens. We're going for Roderick Strong, and what are they going to do with Roderick? I think he's taking time off right now for whatever reason. Bobby, I don't know where the hell Bobby is. I think I looked. I had milk the other day, and I saw his face on the back of it. So I just don't know where he's at.
No, seriously, where is he? Like, I actually miss him. Where is he?
But yeah, but even if you bring him back up, right, or bring him, he's injured, of course.
Wait, what was the injury? I completely blanked on what the injury was.
He got out of bed.
Stop! Listen.
Oh, shoulder. It's a possibility. It's a shoulder. I mean, he's an older guy. I mean, I think he's the oldest member of the group. So I think you know, he's gonna definitely be the one who always gets injured because he's the only one who always gets hurt. And even because with Undisputed Era split it up. Isn't this the Impact Review show? No, this is the NXT. What are you talking about? Elvis, how you know Queens is better than the Bronx? Bronx is nothing to be proud of. Oh my God.
Bronx slander. What did I jump into?
You just jumped. I don't know. Bronx is nothing to be proud of. I mean, don't look at me. I didn't write that.
I deal with this every day. I'm so tired of this.
And she's not going to stand for this abuse. I mean, what are you guys doing? She came here to be on the show, talk wrestling, and here we are talking bad about the Bronx. I'm just going.
They all
like, so we got yeah, we were talking about the Undisputed Era. But speaking of Undisputed Era, might as well I mean, this was a really this was not a very long show when you think about it. This match was long though. What we had here was Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole, the Snyder Cut edition. So with this match happening, you know, there's a lot of stuff I actually want to talk about here because like this is that's Ricky and Dylan show. Oh God. I want to talk about this because they had this really WWE does a great job with these promos and these packages and stuff like that. So they do a really good job with it. I loved this so much because I love when Adam Cole super kicked everyone. It sounded like a gunshot. And for whatever reason, there was rain. There was like rain in the ring. I sat there and said, am I watching Sin City? Am I watching like something I don't know? Because I didn't know if I was watching wrestling anymore. So this hyped me up for this match. I know they wanted to add the theatrics of this match to show that these two don't like each other. I mean, Kyle is somewhere training, and Adam Cole shows up, and he's going to his place of training. I mean, I think they could have did a lot more. Like, you know, someone's using the porta potty and someone knock it down. There could have been a lot more stuff.
Okay, but that's just rude.
That's just nasty. I agree. But I did love this package, this promo package, just to show you, okay, Walter's a bad man. He's the Brock Lesnar over there.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't even think he's ever. I mean, I know he lost to Drew in that terrible Survivor Series thing because I didn't think he should have been pinned in those 5 seconds.
I was so mad about that.
I was too. That was very bad, and I know he lost. He had a match at UK. I think he lost to Gargano, right? Over 730 days as champ. Just keep the belt on him. Like, do not have him lose it at all. Just
no. Finn's coming for it. That's it.
Yeah,
Just time is up.
Yeah, well, and look, I like Finn too, but I'm scared if he chops him, he just turns to dust.
He just acting like he's Thanos. I'm not.
He just chops him. He just goes away. But I would like to see that match because I think it's going to be fun. And I think we were robbed of it last year. Thanks a lot, 2020. Walter versus Kross. That could be fun. Two big dudes. I mean, who do you go here? I mean, if it's no title, I mean, I guess you can have Kross win. But I look at him just yelling. Just yelling. Just so proud that he's just held this title for so long. So we got the Snyder Cut match. What are your? I think 5 minutes before we went live, right? And that's when we sat here and said, yeah, this match is very long because I think I pinned it for 10:15. It was going to end.
Yeah.
10:15, right? So once it went, being the Brock of your okay, you explain why they can't defend themselves. Oh my! But I just thought this match was too long. I thought it was good. I thought they were brutal. I think these guys are gonna feel it tomorrow. I mean, when they get up, they're gonna be. I guess they're gonna have their wives or girlfriends that just rub some ice on them because look at him. He looked brutal. I mean,
they need the Tuesday off. They need this Tuesday off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, if Adam is being called to the main roster, I just want them to take I want the ambulance just to show up on Raw and someone just wheels him down the rampway, whatnot, and he says, "I'm here." I mean, keep it going, but
oh my, that would be hilarious. You just roll him down.
Yeah, they just roll him to the ring. He sits here and says, "I don't go, baby," with the little oxygen take or whatever. But
music though, I'm sorry, it was some generic.
Oh man,
WWE Raw
SmackDown. Yes, no, this was indie as hell. I mean, I put for Kyle's name. I said it sounded like bar music. I know what was happening here. Adams, I don't want to say I'm surprised he didn't keep Undisputed Era, but I thought he would have had a variation of it, if that makes sense. Like I thought it would have been something without the Undisputed Era, but the I thought it would have kept something like that. But the music I wasn't feeling.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it at all. It was, I mean, at first I was like, oh, that's kind of good. But then when I was like, oh, it's not kind of good.
No, I think eventually when you listen to it more, and it might be one of those themes because I do like some generic themes because after a while I listen, I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of dope. But first hearing, I wasn't pleased with it. Yeah, I mean, we both agreed this match was long, but what were some of your favorite spots in this match? Was there anything that made you like pop out and go, oh?
Well, I like the table spot. That was a little crazy. I was like, wow, okay. Don't die. And then
oh my god, yeah.
When they brought out the chain, I was like, all right, just calm down a bit. Y'all trying to kill each other. I understand y'all upset with each other, but this could be talked out.
Please, it don't have to be. When he brought out I think Adam brought out the toolbox, and I said, "Oh boy, this can't be good." And then there was a monkey wrench. I said, "Oh boy," and like there's a sludge hammer, and then I mean even the spot where he tried to I guess I don't know if he was trying to stab him or put the monkey wrench on his nose or something like that. It reminded me of that scene from Spider-Man where Green Goblin tried to stab him, and then you see Spider-Man grab it, and then he tosses him and stuff like that. I thought some spots were a little. I got what they were going for. They were showing that these guys really don't like each other. It wasn't to the point where I know the announce team are trying to do their jobs, and I couldn't write down everything that they were saying because you try to take these quick notes and look at the ref get knocked out. Serve him right.
Because the crowd was chanting, "You deserve it." I'm like, what did he do?
He exists. That was a problem. He shouldn't have been there. You know what happened? He kept saying, "No, don't do it, Adam. Don't do it, Adam. Please, don't do it, Adam." And Adam said, "Shut up. When I say shut up, you shut up." So when he smacked him and he hit him, boom, he knocked him out. And I remember made a note of that. The crowd saying, "You deserve it." So I got. Can we just agree Florida is full of bloodthirsty animals down there? Because they were very excited that this man got hit, and But I don't think he did anything. I think he was just concerned. But the announce team was trying to be all. The announce team was trying to say, "Oh, Adam's going too far. Adam's going too far." Meanwhile, Kyle wasn't no angel in this either. To way better to say, "Yeah, we could kiss all that good Samaritan stuff. We could kiss that out. We could just throw out the window because none of these guys are going to be the same." I mean, and I think the story was. Kyle couldn't go that far, so he was doing everything in his possible. He was still trying to he didn't want to go to that dark side, to which Adam had no problem. He was in him. He gave him a low blow. He was kicking him in the head. He threw him through not the steps, the ramp. I mean, this match was brutal. So I mean, hopefully both guys get up. Not even just you said this Tuesday. Yeah, give him the week. Give him maybe 2 weeks.
Maybe a month. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
About it a month.
Yeah, give him some time off because I mean, God, these guys were really killing each other. I want to get to some of these chats. Bad takeover. I don't think so.
It was really good takeover overall. I thought it was a really good takeover.
Yeah, I agree. What if the ref was Chris? I don't think Chris would allow someone just to hit him. They had security in the middle of the ring between Cone Rally. Right, they did. And I like that too because they try to make that like a big fight feel. So I actually like that. Walter vs. Dan Bryan would be a good match.
I actually like that too. It added something to it, definitely.
Yeah, it did add a little flavor to it. I want to see Kross and Bobby or Kross and Big Dog Story. Big Dog. Who the hell is Big Dog Story?
I feel like he's trying to say want to see a big dog story, but I feel like that's what they're going to see him in the tribal chief.
Yeah, why didn't he just say the tribal, the head of the table?
Acknowledge him.
Huh? Yeah, it's like that. Roman baby oils reigned. Yeah. So I guess we could give our final thoughts for NXT. But we're just going to take one more commercial. So lovely people in the back, if we just take us to a commercial break. No? Fine.
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. No, I got it. No. Because I thought I was just. Cause I looked very weird. I'm going.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am in Florida hunting for the technician David Sanderson. David, buddy, you better watch out because I'm here to whoop that ass.
But I would like to officially challenge the technician. David Sanderson to a boxing match. 1-on-1 in the ring. Let's do it.
If we're going to have this match, it's not going to be on your terms. It's going to be on mine. So this is not going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a wrestling match.
You know what? I'll do it. I'm not running from you like you're trying to run from me. You didn't think I'd accept your challenge. Well, guess what, bud? I have. I'm going to meet you in the ring. I'm gonna whoop that ass.
I love the like the Dark Knight Rises music in the background. That always cracks me up. Like that always cracks me up. Whoop that ass is a catchphrase. Oh man, the head of the table was a bad gimmick. Really, I think that's one of his better ones. I think he's I mean, we can save that for I say we, but we're not gonna be on SmackDown. But you guys can catch the SmackDown show tomorrow. But before we end the show and we talk about all the other shows that's gonna be happening, my new co-host, what did you said you enjoyed this NXT? You enjoyed both nights. So what are some, I guess, putting you on the spot here, but what are your top, I guess, 2-3 matches on both nights?
Okay. Well, top number one would be Ciampa versus Walter. That match was so hard hitting, so good. So good. My second favorite would be the tag match with the men's tag match.
MSK?
Every time MSK gets in the ring, it's such a spectacle. I love them. I mean, the other guys were good too, but I'm just saying the standouts were definitely MSK.
There you go.
And the last, the Prince versus Kross. They killed it. That was such a good match. Killed it.
That's a good list, actually. That's a really, really good list because Walter is good. I gotta say, with the tag match, I really thought I didn't think they were gonna put the titles on them so quick. I thought they were gonna give it to the Grizzled Young Vets, but I was proven wrong, and that's once again when everything fell apart for me. Like let's put it this way: my predictions were a bridge without the stability. So pretty much, if you walked on it, you was gonna fall. It was gonna collapse. But those are good. That's a really good list. So I guess we pretty much could take it home. Tomorrow night, I don't know if you're doing this. Okay. Oh, look at that. What is she doing? Did she fall? Did she need a life alert or something? She looked hurt. She looked very hurt. But yes, that's your new NXT champion. So, I mean, you guys can catch us on Tuesdays now. Tuesdays is we're gonna have this big shakeup. So tomorrow night you can catch SmackDown, the executive consultant or the executive champion. He's going to be on tomorrow with Wrestling's Everything. Saturday and Sunday is WrestleMania. We're not sure about the hosting thing going on because we got some people going to be at Mania, and on Sunday we're going to have a viewing party, a gathering. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there. I don't know what state, but I'll be there. So Mondays you're going to have, I believe it's it's a total switch up. Mondays you have Evil Dose and the guy he's gonna have his ass whooped, apparently, the technician David Sanderson. On Tuesdays, you can catch me and my new co-host Shay as we talk NXT and every other thing. Wednesday, we have All Elite Wrestling. Oh, that's a great picture. I mean, I don't think that picture aged well. Oh, this is for the review show. That's why that's up. I'm saying because he's a champion, but I know she's very hurt. NXT, we are no longer doing an NXT AEW review, but on Wednesdays you can catch Big Daddy Cool. Who we got? Oh God, I'm blanking. There's so many people. That's okay. And the sheriff. I'm so sorry. I was blanking out. Both on Tuesdays and Thursdays is entertainment. I don't know if we have a. Oh yeah, I'm on this too. So we got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Me, that's okay. And the Mark, we sit here and we talk about this music. All right, whoa, wait a minute. Is this confirmed? I'm sorry, is that
Oh my God.
Is that real? Oh, I might have to look this out.
Oh my God.
I know. I mean, that's breaking right there. Big Daddy Cool's gonna whoop. Yes, and wow. If that is true,
that's
wow. Wow, that's sad.
It is.
But wow, I'm gonna have to Google this right after the show now.
Me too.
But that threw me off, and I'm trying to think of any other shows. Tuesday and Thursdays are entertainment. This Tuesday, right? This Tuesday, The Empire Strikes Back. Are you a fan of Star Wars?
Listen, I just recently got into it because of one of my best friends. Get back to me on that. Get back to me on that, and I have a real answer for you.
And there's the Goofy movie, which is on Thursday. That should be fun. I remember that movie growing up as a kid. That's a fun movie. So write me and tell me that he passed. Oh, wow. And this is conflicting. I'm gonna look this up. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this review show. This is the new team for Tuesdays. I'm Badguy Jack. That's Shay Sawyer, who's gonna have I pointed the wrong way. There we go, like that. Who's gonna have a nickname eventually.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you had a great time. And we'll catch you guys later.